Good afternoon, everyone, and wish you a happy Teachers' Day. Today, we have gathered here to celebrate and commemorate all teachers who are in India at all different levels. I'd like to play the promotional video of Eltai in the beginning, and then I'll introduce the speakers and moderators of today's session. Welcome back. I am Xavier Pradeep Singh, working as Assistant Professor of English, St. Joseph's College, Tiruchirappalli. So I will be one of the moderators today. So before we begin the session, I'd like to make a few announcements. Participants, you can make use of the chat box to post your questions, comments, and feedback. Kindly do not post your mobile numbers in the chat messages. And the second announcement that is regarding the certificates. To honor all teachers at all levels in India, today we will be issuing certificates to all participants irrespective of their membership in Eltai. And with me, we have another moderator, Ms. Priyanka Batkoti. She is the principal of Maxford School, Delhi. She also heads Eltai Delhi West Chapter. She is a renowned educationist who is very actively involved in the development of educational best practices. She works with the belief that quality education can easily be made accessible and affordable for all. She is keenly involved in developing teacher training material for CBSE and other premier organizations. She has received many awards by leading educational organizations. Her latest accomplishment includes developing content for teaching in relation to National Educational Policy 2020. Welcome, ma'am. Over to you now.
A very good afternoon to everybody and this wonderful August gathering. On the occasion of Teachers' Day, my heartiest greetings and best wishes to the community of teachers who are there to empower students across the world. And with deep privilege and a sense of great belonging towards Eltai, because this is one platform that connects teachers and shares selflessly here. So we have two wonderful luminaries in the field of education here, with whom I have the pleasure to interact today, and it's my pleasure to introduce them as Dr. Mr.Naveen. He's the assistant professor of English at the Government Degree College, Parkal in Warangal, district of Telangana state here. And he has done huge amount of work in the field of research. He has umpteenth number of research papers to his credit. Apart from his MA, B.Ed, PGCT, PGDT, SET and PhD, he is the State Meritorious Teacher Awardee in 2019 for Higher Education University category by the state government of Telangana. And also, he has been awarded with the prestigious Nation Builder Award by the Rotary International. Along with him today, we are going to have with us Bhasker Bethi, sir, who is a teacher of English working for ZPHS Gambhirpur in Siddipet district of Telangana. Sir has numerous achievements to his credit, rising from the grassroots, not deterred by any odds, and he is the district coordinator of National Green Corps, Ministry of Environment and Forest and Climate Change, Government of India. He is also associated with a number of organizations like RIE Mysore, Eltai Siddipet, National Green Corps, Telangana State, Globe, NASA, etc., and Lions Club International Siddipet. He is also the prestigious, he's been awarded the prestigious Paryavaran Seva Ratna award at state level by the Gandhi Global Trust in 2020, and best teacher at district level by the Vivekanand Society Siddipet, best teacher at divisional level by the Public Servants Home, and best teacher and resource person in felicitation at the Mandal level, the Department of Education over here for him. So, sir, we are both of you, we are very privileged to have two inspiring educationists like you here with us. And I would like to start with the questions for both of you, because your journey in the field of education is inspiring. Bhaskar, sir, I will start first with you, because you come from the domain of school education, and then we'll move to higher education and be with Dr. Naveen there. So my first question to both of you is, what was the thing that motivated you to become a teacher? There are so many avenues which are available. So Bhaskar, sir, maybe have your thoughts on the matter.
Okay, definitely, ma'am. And first, I would like to convey my greetings on Teachers' Day. So it may be, I think that it may be because of my teachers who made me role played on self-government days. I think I have one appreciation for two or three times. And beyond doubt, like I can say that my teachers' personality and their impact is there on me in choosing B.Ed as one of the course, one of the professional degrees. And I would say that I'm from a poor background, and that's the reason I have chosen B.Ed rather than pursuing a degree in management, because at that point of time there was a huge demand of teachers in our region. So that's the reason I chose this particular B.Ed degree. You call it as a chance or choice, but my quest or my enthusiasm is it is still there. I'm still trying to be a better teacher. Thank you.
I think you've given us a very valuable insight. The teacher's appreciation motivated you to choose becoming a teacher there. Yes, there were opportunities there, and the chance that you took on teaching is the right choice for you, because given by the kind of work that you are doing, it's path-breaking. Yes. I come to Dr. Naveen, sir, and my question to you is the same. What was the transformational moment that made you decide that you wanted to be a teacher?
Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deva Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha. Happy Teachers' Day to all my teachers and all the teachers gathered here, and to you, ma'am. Thank you very much for your wonderful words towards me and towards Bhasker sir. Thank you. And probably this may be hard to find out the truth, but it's not even odd. It's I have been motivated by the textbook, by my textbook. When I was introduced my first textbook in English, that was in my 5th class, when I was in my 5th standard, that was the first textbook I have been ever introduced in English, whether it is a workbook or English reader or whatever it is. But I have been introduced with a text in English, and it was a fascinating thing to me. And I was really wondered about the textbook, and really it made me to think of becoming a teacher. That's what it's my journey started there itself when I was at 10.
Sir, both of you have brought here to the platform and to the thousands of people across India, because there's so many teachers and each teacher impacts thousands of students in their lifetime. The part that no odds have stood in your way, and from humble beginnings to awardees and stellar performers in the field of education out there, your devotion speaks about it. From one being motivated by the teachers, appreciation words out there, the limitations of finance did not stop you, and you've brought so much to the community. And so over there, grade 5, you saw your first textbook in English language, and that inspired you. Look at the written word of the author, which captivated the minds of a student. And I'm sure you had fantastic teachers who cemented that privilege and that sense of dedication towards knowledge, which has been responsible for the achievements that you have. Because the number of papers, sir, that you've published, Dr. Naveen, sir, it's amazing.
Thank you, ma'am.
That I think is there, that inspiration of that 5th class textbooks continues to be there. So you have produced so much of literature for all of us teachers and research here to learn from. Yes.
Thank you.
Now we would want to also know about that one fantastic teacher in your life who's left their footprints forever, so that those hallmarks are there through which you also continue to inspire students around you. So Bhasker sir, who would be that one teacher who inspires you to this day?
Sure, ma'am, definitely. But I would say that not one particular teacher has motivated me. Whatever I'm here right now today, I think it is because of my teachers who helped me in shaping my personality. But if to mention, definitely I would like to take my mother first. She's my first teacher, because in her lab, I think I have learned, I have sought answers for so many questions. And in my high school days, I remember Bhalingam sir. Whatever I am here today, it is because of him. Whatever the language that I am able to speak, it is because of him. So the way he received, the way he motivated me, the way he consoled me, everything about my teacher, Mr. Bhasker, sir, is really wonderful, and he is the one who motivated me first. And then I would like to take the name of Mr. Ramana Rao sir during my college days, and it is the way he carries out a lesson in the classroom, the transaction, that how he does. So really, it helped me a lot in developing my teaching skills. So these are.
So you brought it's all almost poetic, like Shakespeare in 7 Ages, and you brought the 3 ages there, and the fact, the African proverb that it takes a village to raise a child. So from your mother to the teacher in the high school, to the teacher in the college, who's not just a coach and an advisor or somebody who's shaping your personality, but somebody who's doing the hand-holding throughout, the compass that led you to where you have reached here today. Yes. Thank you for that very insightful and honest sharing, because it takes courage to share also. And it was not easy, because to choose one teacher from the many who shape us, never easy. But thank you for bringing those three here to us.
Easy for you.
I'd like to inspire Dr. Naveen, sir.
Thank you. Of course, I can say willingly many of the takeaways from all my teachers from the inception of my learning career. I can say willingly many of the takeaways from all my teachers from the inception of my learning career. as Bhaskar sir said, mother is the first teacher. Ma'am, it's of three teachers. Being a said mother, as my first teacher is my mother is the first teacher, and she was the first teacher, and my second teacher is mother, and my first teacher is my grandmother. And when she was the first teacher, and my second teacher is my tuition sir. And moved on when I was in my intermediate MA English there, and after that, fortunately, I moved on with my professor, PG, MA English. There, the registrar of Bhavati University fortunately met and my professor, Professor Purushottam, who is the registrar of Bhavati University for many years, and he taught me many more things. He is the real inspiration for me.
And not do you agree that these teachers went just beyond the course book and the syllabus to actually teach you, and not just the syllabus?
Certainly. That's
yes,
what
I think the way that we could see your dedication towards these teachers, the respect that you carry from them, and the inspiration that you take from them every day is the reason that I think we are holding this dialogue here today. Yes. So now my next question is to you, Dr. Naveen sir. Can you recall any anecdote from your teaching journey which gives you a very deep sense of satisfaction at what you have achieved?
Yeah, ma'am, certainly. Yeah, I can recollect one thing. That's the principle of connecting the dots. I can say the connecting the dots, the principle itself worked in my life. That's the particular one. When I was in my intermediate, it was way back in 1988, I can recall. I dreamed of becoming a lecturer in English and PhD in English. In those days, we didn't have any awareness of these days, but I didn't know what were the guts to me to dream of or to think of. But anyhow, I thought of becoming a lecturer in English or PhD in English, and after that, I made a move on it, and really it worked for me, and it connected the dots. That's what I would like.
That's so important for anybody. It's not just as a teacher, but as an individual, making connections and goal setting, and then achieving there in a layered manner. Because yes, Rome was not built in a day. Similarly, great teachers are not built in a day. And you set your eyes on your goal and you achieve them. Yes, in spite of whatever challenges would have been there at that point of time. Bhaskar sir, what are your thoughts on this matter out here?
Sure, ma'am. So
any anecdote from your life, or
sure, I would like to recall so I can recall so many. So many memories and achievements are there from being a innocent boy to a teacher and a mentor and a master trainer. It was a very fascinating journey of mine for the past 23 years. It may be like my participation in Union Cup 12 in Hyderabad, maybe my hosting of an international event in Hyderabad that I did for Globe NASA, that is a South Asian Pacific countries meet in Hyderabad. So everything is really there. All of these activities, I satisfied in that. But as you asked, I would like to recall two particular incidents which are very heart-touching in my life. When I worked for a school in remote in a rural area Damhi, that is Hyderabad in erstwhile Medak district of Telangana. When I got it transferred, the entire village just took a big procession just to bid a farewell to me, and that was one of the heart-touching moment. And the other heart-touching moment, I would say that some couple of girls, they approached me. This happened when I was working in Pundal, another village in Siddipet district right now. So they approached me and they touched my feet, saying that my words motivated them, and they have changed their my words motivated them a lot, and they have right now pursuing what I would say with my words they have taken up the professional courses MBA or something weird like that.
That's so motivating.
These two are really very heart-touching incidents in my life.
No PR companies to manage your PR, just your hard work and that dedication towards students and families turning up to take out a profession, to pay their homage or to give honor to the teacher who's transformed their lives, and especially the girl students who may have other disadvantages at their being able to learn. And just that you worked, everybody coming to acknowledge, isn't that one of the highest reward that a teacher can get?
Obviously,
Definitely.
obviously.
Yes. So it's my firm belief that if a teacher is responsible for making students successful, the students are equally responsible for making the teachers successful. And sir, I think both of you have achieved that with the students supporting you in the manner they did. So I'm coming over to almost the last question here that I have here. That in what is that one quality that helped you face any challenge that you faced in your own life? Dr. Naveen, sir, I'd like to start with you.
Yeah, certainly, ma'am. Okay, many challenges are there, but I can tell you this is what the situation of English in India. That's what the second language situation in India. It's large classroom. Being a teacher in the large classroom, it's very hard to the teacher to make the things out clarity towards the students. But even then, what I feel as a teacher, we have the commitment and we can make use of the realia around us. Then it will be easy for the teacher to make the student, to make him ease and comfort. That's what I really make it happen in the classrooms, and this is what very useful for all the teachers, of course. So this is what a real big challenge for anybody else, a particular material, source material to teach English. So this is what look around you and you can get the material. That's what.
Yeah, so that's wonderful what you brought here, because we were of the belief that realia is more used in school domains out here, but then real objects coming to motivate students. We have examples of schools bringing in animals and pets so that the children can actually have an affection towards them, and then doing activities related with them. Or then rather than just speaking about something and you have to write an essay or an article out there, and you have that object there or that celebrity whom you interact with, and then you write about people who inspire you. Wonderful thing there. Great, sir. Bhasker, sir, may I request you to share your thoughts on what is the one quality that has helped you?
Sure, definitely, ma'am. Because
overcome the challenge?
I would like to speak particularly about this thing, because so I never worked for any applause. Whatever I did for the sake of my satisfaction and perfection. But whenever I am given any task, like I would readily accept it and I would work on it, and I will see that it is executed in a it is executed perfectly and professionally. And maybe this is because of this particular quality, my department has given me so many challenging opportunities.
Yeah.
And see, I'm never a see, I don't sit always I don't sit in the comfort zone. I always try to come out of it and explore something new. And maybe this is because of this, I happen to become a master trainer or a district coordinator for NGC or whatever the task that is given by me, given by my department to me, that I have successfully finished all those challenging opportunities. It is just because of this particular quality, I think. Right. Thank you.
So that's wonderful. Both of you have brought us such diverse thought process out here, and it's tremendous amount of learning through two fantastic educators' journey. Yes, in different parts of the country out there, choice or chance, you've made it every challenge into an opportunity. And it isn't just about choice or chance, it's about making the right decisions at the right time with the right students, with not just the content, but the realia or the innovation coming in to truly be educators of the 21st century here. It's been a true honor to have spoken with you. Humble beginnings to fantastic journeys, and I'm sure the journey ahead is going to be even better, because you have Eltai supporters. We are all your avowed students here. We've learned through you about education, and not to be deterred by any challenge. Thank you so much for your time and for making our Teachers' Day so special. Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you. Xavier, sir.
Yes,
Xavier, sir. I'm sure the Eltai community has learned tremendously through the experience and through the achievements of these two wonderful educators there. And I would like to thank the Eltai here for bringing us these wonderful opportunities to have real-time learning with real people, not just names in an article out there, people who face challenges every day and who make a success out of it. So thank you, Eltai, for enriching us with such sessions.
Thank you, Priyanka ma'am. And thank you, Dr. Naveen and Mr. Bhasker, for your interaction.